Hello, this is Andrew. I wanted to share a progress update on the Monster vs. Player game, and today we're going to walk through the main menu that I've been working on over the past few days, few weeks. So if you notice, we've got about 4 buttons. Two of these work right now. The character menu brings up the familiar deployment menu, minus a few buttons where it's the start battle and deploy buttons. But what we do have is a working character inventory where you have a slot for a weapon as well as 3 slots for really any other item that you want to do. And as you click those items, you can change them out. So this is your character inventory. Let's say I wanted to swap to 2 pairs of shoes. You can actually do that, and you would just get more movement on the character with the sacrifice of maybe some defense. And also we could, maybe go back and get another armor and have 4 slots total. So it's a lot of work in between selecting an item, being able to unequip that item. When you unequip, it actually has to add back. We don't want to decrease the overall amount unless they're going from here to the character's inventory. And the character inventory is done on a per character basis. So let's leave one unequipped, and then if we switch over to the ghost character, then we could switch out these boots to be an armor. So let's go ahead and do that, and then eventually these would cascade to actual character stat increases and decreases based on what you have added and removed. And when this tab is selected, you would also see this icon gets larger. The spell would have the spells that are available to that player, and then the affinities would be how do you know what this character can work with as far as like magic schools. Maybe the ghost would be like a dark magic, whereas a elementalist would have more elementals, that type of magic, that kind of thing. So let's close these out and switch over to, when I click level select, it actually loads the first stage, and all I'm going to do is just deploy out a quick skeleton. I wasn't supposed to click apply there, so I'm going to go back out, start over, level select, skeleton, deploy, click start battle. And I've actually changed this to be a single peasant for now. Let's go ahead and move him. Let's just go engage that peasant, because we know that we want to just take him out and show you the other part of this thing. So moving closer to get to him. Probably will meet here on this middle block. Alright, one more movement, hopefully. Yeah, he's within range now. So we get close to him, and we'll throw out our spell projector, or in this case attack projector. We'll do our stabby thing, he'll die, and now we've got a rewards menu. The rewards menu, for right now, it spawns, I think it's 2 or 3 pieces of loot. I thought it was 3. I don't know why we're only seeing 2. I guess eventually this is going to vary based on what you get. So anyways, we've got 2 new swords. When I click continue, those have been added to my inventory. So if we go back to skeleton and look at the items, I think that there would be 2 more as opposed to what there was at the last time we saw it. That kind of brings us into items. So in part of this UI, I've had to work through creating an inventory that I can quickly show. The inventory is just a quick little database of what your items are. The item database itself is the entirety of these items, and then those items are sort of scriptable objects that I give names and descriptions and kind of show when they first are available. Obviously you don't want the level 1 items on level 100 or level 100 items on level 1. There's a couple little things here about what stats they're going to give, as well as what they look like. Like this is, for instance, those boots. And just now I've got a couple types in here, like these are going to work for filters, or even where you would be able to equip these into, right? So some of the weapons, like for instance, that ghost character, I wouldn't imagine him to have anything other than a scythe, so the weapons might have like more of a sub menu of scythe, sword, bow, axe, that kind of thing. But anyways, that's basically how I create an item currently, is to find an image in the image sets that I have and assign some attributes to it. And there's a unique here for changing the lettering of the item to gold lettering, and also that's going to trigger basically like a unique menu. So if there's a item that has unique properties, as in like it lets your character be resurrected or something like that, that's where this unique is going to be played in, and you would go based off of item name at that point. So I think that's pretty much it for the update. I will continue to work through these other character menus, and would like to be able to slot spells in, because the spells currently are more fixed into, right, this guy just has that stabby move, and the ghost just has, he's got quite a few, but because I've built him out a little bit more. But I'd like to be able to control them this way, and they're more permanent between sessions, right? Even if I stop and play, the item database remains the same size. It's not like it reverts back to 0, kind of like how these characters would always revert back to out of the box type of thing. But I want them to be more persistent, so that's how we're using the sort of like these saving objects over here to save between sessions. I think that's it, but I appreciate you watching, and let me know your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.